Why? Why?
Please remember to hit the subscribe button. I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but we're so close to 40,000 subscribers, and I really want to talk about the Barney movie. Let's not waste any more time and delve right in. This video is brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe and help get this video to 4,000 likes. It's the ass crack of dawn, and we see Little Brown Bear is plotting his path of destruction for the day. He saunters into his parents' room like a smug little thug and asks them to wake up. Sorry, did I say ask? I meant to say he turns on the lights while they're still sleeping and yells at them to get out of bed.
Mommy, I'm awake!
Bitch, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Go back to sleep, said Mama Bear. Little Brown Bear sulks all the way back to his room and goes to sleep like his mom tells him to. Just kidding. The illegitimate insomniac stays up to play with his blocks. He then runs back to his parents' room and yells at them to look at his craptastic block castle. He turns on the lights to find his dad is pissed. Daddy Bear warns his son to go back to sleep, otherwise he'll be in deep trouble. Which would be intimidating if the dad's voice didn't sound like Caillou's father f***ed a tech support call bot.
The next time that you come in and wake us up, Little Brown Bear, I will lose my temper.
I mean it, son. I will break my foot off in your ass. I'm sorry for yelling. Instead of apologizing, Little Brown Bear whines that he's so bored. So now he goes to bed, right? Right? The little brown bastard leaves his room again and empties out the whole damn fridge to make breakfast. He tries to lift the orange juice but drops it on the floor like the cancerous klutz he is.
Oh no!
Why was the bottle made of glass? The bottle shatters, which creates a huge mess and also wakes up Daddy Bear. The monotoned monarch starts to scold his son when this little brown shit stain bursts into crocodile tears. Instead of punishing his son, like he said he would, Daddy Bear does a complete 180 and lets his son off the hook. Not only that, but he offers to clean up the mess and tells Little Brown Bear to go sleep with his mom, which is a sentence that sounded way better in my head. Daddy Bear is such a pushover that he ends up making breakfast for everyone, only to find his bratty son dead asleep in his bed. And now the little hellspawn will probably be cranky all day because he didn't get enough sleep. Terrific. Let's review. Little Brown Bear refused to go to sleep and woke his parents up several times throughout the night. He disobeyed his parents' orders and insisted on playing with his toys. He tried to make breakfast all by himself and nearly destroyed the whole damn kitchen in the process. When he got caught, his dad was too much of a beta c**k to put the twerpy 2-year-old in his place and let him off the hook scot-free. And not only was Little Brown Bear not punished for being an absolute menace, but he was rewarded with breakfast in bed and was allowed to sleep in as late as he wanted, ensuring he never has to learn a single lesson in his life. Little Brown Bear can bite me. The episode opens with Little Brown Bear in his Paddington cosplay. The pint-sized pain decides now is a perfect time to do some gardening in the rain. Logic. The little brown brat is determined to get pneumonia while his mom spends the afternoon making the world's worst apple pie. Mommy Bear spots him in the garden and runs outside to scold her rain-soaked son for trying to plant cut flowers in the worst weather imaginable.
And just look at you. You're soaking wet.
Wait, why does Mommy Bear have normal eyes when her son looks like he has 2 miniature black holes glued to his face? Mommy Bear tells her son to come inside, but the stubborn stool wad refuses to budge. Little Brown Bear yells at his mom as she drags him inside the house for a long overdue ass whooping.
No, leave me alone!
No, leave me alone. That's what you sound like, you little turd. Little Brown Bear continues to hurl insults at his mom, who apparently has no issue throwing them right back in his face.
You're so horrible! Really horrible!
No, you're the one who's horrible.
Oh, damn! Mama Bear coming in with that reverse Uno. Honestly, that line right there makes her the best cartoon mom out of any of these shows I've talked about. You think Mrs. Reed or Caillou's mom have the balls to stand up to their awful kids?
You're so horrible! Really horrible!
No, you're the one who's horrible. So fuck you and your stupid British accent. Honestly, if they just ended it right here, this would be the best episode in the whole damn show. But no, we still have a full minute left with this tantrum Teddy.
You're so mean, you're so mean, you're so mean!
Fuck your couch! Fuck your couch!
Turns out Mommy Bear suffers from amnesia, because not only does she not ground her ungrateful infant, but she rewards his temper tantrum with a slice of pie. That pie better come with a side of belt buckle to the backside. Just then, the sun comes out and Little Brown Bear insists on planting apple seeds in the garden.
Oh look, Mommy, the sun is out now!
Seriously, what the fuck is that accent? Oh look, Mommy, DW's on another rampage destroying the town. Let's review. Little Brown Bear tried to plant dead flowers in the rain like a dumbass and was somehow surprised when he got scolded by his mom. He refused to come inside until his mom had to drag him into the house kicking and screaming. The psychotic shitstain continued to yell at his mom, only to get shouted down by the superior roast master. And even though he never apologized to his mom, she still felt the need to reward his bad behavior with a slice of pie, which will likely reinforce his crappy attitude for years to come. Bugger off, Little Brown Bear. Mommy Bear needs to go to the store and makes the foolish mistake of bringing her son out in public. The two arrive at the bakery and the cantankerous cub fixates his dark, soulless eyes on the miniature cakes. His mom scolds him for dawdling and tells him to get his ass inside. Mommy Bear buys a loaf of bread, as bears do, while Little Brown Bear begs her to buy him a cake.
Mommy, can I have a cake, please?
Oh my god, I think that's the first time I've ever heard one of these cartoon brats say please. Mommy Bear calmly tells him he can't have cake, and the little brown bitch whines how she never buys him anything. Good, he doesn't deserve anything. Mommy Bear says he can't have the cake because they're about to have supper, and also because he's being an asshat. Little Brown Bear whines that he's hungry now.
You're horrible, you are.
Don't you fucking start with that again. Mommy Bear tries to drag him out of the store while he continues to scream at the top of his lungs. Mommy Bear has clearly had enough of her son's crap and abandons him at the bakery. Good for you, Mommy Bear. The bastard bear is alone for less than 10 seconds before being accosted by this random albino kidnapper. Little Brown Bear runs back to his mom and says the one word I never thought I'd hear out of his mouth.
Sorry, Mommy.
Holy shit, he actually said it. I take back everything I just said. The fact that he said please and sorry makes him leagues better than any other cartoon character I've ever talked about on my channel. Then again, he does say it off screen.
Sorry, Mommy.
I wonder if they added that line into the English dub to make him less of an asshole. But at that point, just redub the whole episode. Mummy, can I have a piece of cake, please?
No, Little Bear, not right now.
Oh, I completely understand. It is rather close to dinner time. Could you pick me up now? Whee! The two walk home together while the episode's walk cycle glitches out. Let's review. Little Brown Bear begged his mom to buy him a treat he didn't need or deserve and yelled in her face when she refused to get it for him. He made a public scene at the bakery and pushed his mom so far that she nearly left him to fend for himself. And it was only when his mom abandoned him that he finally wised up and apologized for being a massive shit. Little Brown Bear can suck a pear. Mama Bear is out for the night, and Little Brown Bear has somehow managed to not burn his house to the ground. The tiny terror is playing with his dad until he tells him it's time for bed. And you can tell he's serious since he talks like Mr. Rogers deep-throated a speaking spell.
Now it's time for bed.
Little Brown Bear doesn't want to go to bed, so his dad makes a game out of picking up his toys. They toss the toys into the bin with reckless abandon, and the baby brat goes to sleep, which would be a good ending if we weren't only 30 seconds into the episode. Little Brown Bear loses his little damn mind when he realizes he doesn't have his favorite toy with him. He yells at his dad to help him find it and tears his room apart trying to find the stupid toy. He thinks it might be in the toy box, so he neatly takes the toys out one by one. Oh, who am I trying to kid? He flings everything in the toy box onto the floor. His dad tries to stop him, only to get assaulted with a barrage of building blocks. Daddy Bear tries to put his foot down, but slips and breaks his neck. Little Brown Bear has no time to worry about the fact that he just killed his dad because he still needs to find that damn toy. He thinks Mommy Bear might have put the toy away in his chest of drawers, which makes no damn sense. He yanks on the top drawer and ends up flinging his clothes all over the room. Daddy Bear is about to tear his son a new one when Mommy Bear gets home. Little Brown Bear starts crying because he can't find his favorite toy, and Mommy Bear solves the problem in 2 seconds. Are you f***ing kidding me? You flipped your whole damn room upside down and you didn't even bother checking under your pillow? Also, what the hell is with this creepy ass doll? I get that it's a play on kids having teddy bears, but that thing looks like baby's first blow me Barbie. Maybe that's why it's his favorite toy. Little Brown Bear finally goes to bed and doesn't even bother cleaning up the mess he made. Guess that's a tomorrow problem. The episode ends with the narrator reminding everyone that children and husbands are useless without the mom around.
Luckily, mommy bears are always around to help out.
So all families without a mom are completely helpless. Got it. Let's review. Little Brown Bear lost his damn mind after losing his favorite sex doll and destroyed his room trying to find it. He nearly killed his dad and refused to calm down until his mom swooped in to save the day. And even when he finally found his toy, he left his room a complete mess because he was too lazy to pick up after himself. Little Brown Bear can blow me. Mrs. Gray Bear arrives to show off her newborn son to the Brown Bear family. What could possibly go wrong? Little Brown Bear is so excited that he tries to jump into the bassinet. The two mothers admire the baby bear, which somehow looks bigger than Little Brown Bear. I'm surprised Mrs. Gray Bear is still able to walk after giving birth to that 2-ton toddler. Little Brown Bear wants to wake up the baby so they can play. Mommy Bear says they need to let the baby sleep, and that's when Little Brown Bear gets a very stupid idea. He runs off to his room and gets his instruments, which he proceeds to play at full volume directly in the baby's ear. Ironically, it's not the music that wakes the baby, but rather the ear-grating sound of Little Brown Bear's voice. The graceless grizzly doesn't understand why the baby is crying, and Mrs. Gray Bear assumes it's because he's hungry.
I think he's probably hungry.
Where were you 5 seconds ago when this twerp was leading a one-man baby bitch parade? Little Brown Bear then tries to feed the baby cookies, as he somehow doesn't know what babies eat, even though he himself is a slightly older baby. Little Brown Bear is excited to finally play, and then does an immediate 180 when the adults start giving the baby more attention. Mommy Bear tries to calm her son, who casually kicks his stuffed rabbit into the black void. The grown-ups stupidly allow the twerpy 2-year-old to hold the newborn, and Little Brown Bear takes an immediate disliking to him.
Oh, that wasn't very polite of you.
Look who's talking. Baby Bear puts him in a chokehold, and the episode ends as Little Brown Bear presumably loses consciousness. Let's review. Little Brown Bear demanded to play with the baby because he clearly can't make friends with kids who are old enough to talk. He made the baby cry by nearly driving him deaf with his tacky toy instruments. He then tried to feed him cookies and got jealous the second the adults started paying more attention to the baby. And even when he finally got to play, Little Brown Bear decided he hated the baby and dubbed him his new mortal enemy. Little Brown Bear is a big baby. The episode opens with a stray cat sauntering into a house full of bears. What a very stupid cat. Little Brown Bear spots the feral feline and decides to get it a snack from the cupboard. He climbs onto a chair and damn near breaks his neck as he tries to grab a cake off the top shelf. Mommy Bear walks in just as her son drops a whole cake on the floor, which nearly crushes the poor kitten. Little Brown Bear almost breaks his neck before his mom catches him. Damn, so close. Mommy Bear scolds her son for being so reckless, though I'm not sure why she was keeping a fully baked cake in the cupboard in the first place. Little Brown Bear claims he was just getting a snack for the cat, and his mom quickly sees through his BS.
Are you sure it wasn't my little bear who was hungry?
She reminds her son that cats don't eat cake. Then again, bears don't wear clothes and live in cottages either, so I don't know what to believe anymore. Little Brown Bear runs off to find the cat when he nearly steps on the shattered cake plate. Damn, so close again. Daddy Bear saves him at the last second, only for the dim-witted dolt to nearly burn himself on the stove 2 seconds later. Mommy Bear tries to distract her son by giving him a bowl of milk to give to the kitten, cause I guess they want the poor cat to have diarrhea all over the house. Daddy Bear warns his son not to step on anything sharp, so Little Brown Bear instead decides to ram his head into something sharp. He puts the milk bowl by the thorn bushes and almost immediately gets tangled in the vines.
Oh, Daddy, Mommy!
The helpless brat screams for his daddy and nearly bursts into tears. The cat then saunters away as it delights in its infliction of pain and suffering onto Little Brown Bear. This cat is now my new favorite character of the whole show. Let's review. Little Brown Bear insisted on feeding a stray cat and almost destroyed his entire kitchen. He stumbled from one dangerous scenario to the next and still ended up hurting himself through nobody's fault but his own. And while you could argue this cat was causing him bad luck, I prefer to believe this cat was the personification of karma brought here to dole out justice to this pint-sized pain in the ass. Little Brown Bear can beat it.
Wait! Is there a cartoon you want me to talk about? Patrons who join my $10 tier can pick which shows I cover on It's Just a Cartoon. There's a limited number of slots available, so sign up now.